Hi everyone, welcome to distance and midpoint formulas. First, we will be looking at the distance formula. The distance formula is d is equal to radical x2 minus x1 squared plus y2 minus y1 squared. To use the distance formula, there are a few keywords that we should be familiar with. Those words are distance and length. If you want to find the length of a line segment, you use the distance formula. Let's take a look at an example. First, we have a, which is -1, -1, and b, 4, -5. We're given 2 points and we want to find the length of that line segment. So first, let's label x1, y1, and x2, y2. That way, we're able to substitute these values into the formula. Remember, the distance formula is radical x2 minus x1 squared plus y2 minus y1 squared. So x2 is 4, so we substitute that in, minus -1, which is x1 squared, plus y2, which is -5, minus y1, which is -1 squared. Now all we have to do is put whatever's underneath the radical in our calculator. Make sure you do not put the radical in the calculator, just the numbers underneath. After doing this, we should be able to get 41. So the answer is radical 41. Radical 41 is the distance of AB. Next, we have our midpoint formula. If we're given A and B, the midpoint formula is x1 plus x2 divided by 2, y1 plus y2 divided by 2. Notice the midpoint formula is a coordinate, has parentheses and a comma in between. The key word for midpoint is middle. Let's take a look at the example. So if we're given 2 points, C, -3, 3, and D, 5, 3, and we want to find the midpoint of CD. First, let's label x1, y1, x2, y2. Our x1 is -3. Our x2 is 5 divided by 2. So we have to add up our x values, divide by 2. And then we have to add up our y values. y1 is 3, y2 is 3, and divide by 2. So we get our midpoint to be 1, 3. And notice again, there's parentheses and a comma in between because a midpoint is a coordinate.